Well, I showed Samantha a picture of her cousin. I told her that it was Adriana and that she would be coming home tomorrow and that they could play.
And what did Samantha say to that?
She looked at the picture and then she held it.
And she said, that's Adriana.
No, she said, that's mine.
Oh, that's a switch.
She'll be expanding her horizons any minute. Complete sentences are right around the corner.
We have to set a date. And there's nothing standing in our way anymore.
Right. Right. We have finally reached the moment of truth.
Well, I take it you're comfortable up there at the house.
I had a little trouble getting to sleep. I don't know. I went downstairs to look for something to read, but there was nothing in the living room. And I was afraid I'd get lost if I tried to explore.
Well, Cece's got a wonderful library you should know about. I could take you up there and show you around this afternoon.
This afternoon is low-profile time.
Greg, why? You wouldn't have been invited here if Cece didn't want you.
Not today. Eden's going to be calling from Paris, and the whole family's going to be there. I feel like the party crasher of all time.
There's another way of looking at this, you know. Nobody has more of a right to be there welcoming that little baby back than you. She could be calling you Uncle Greg someday soon.
Okay, who gets the club sandwich?
Here.
Did you order fries with that?
No, the fries go to Thruster.
Okay, so there's a double cheeseburger for you, and who gets the papaya shake?
Floated here, babe.
Where's Straw? He was here a second ago.
Oh, he was just table hopping. He bailed home.
Home? You guys didn't offer to tell him that he still had lunch here.
I didn't order no lunch.
Oh, great. I have a double cheeseburger and fries and a shake. What do I do with that?
That's mine, girl. Give it here. Man needs a strength, man. He was partying until 5 in the a.m.
Yeah, I know. You woke up the whole world when you guys blew in this morning. My dad almost threw the toaster through the window. Better be glad I saved you, Bone.
Hey, we owe you one. Hell yes. There's no way I'd mess with your dad.
Why? You're 3 of them.
Hey, Thruster and bloodshed? No way. No way, dude.
What time is it?
Oh, you know how many times you've asked me that?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that Eden is calling us from Paris at 2 o'clock.
Well, I think we've got more than an hour. We'll make it. We'll be fine.
Do you believe it that they found that sweet little baby and she's coming back to us?
I'll believe it when I hear Eden's voice. Oh, she must have been delirious, huh?
Oh, she couldn't even get the words out when she called me the first time. All she said was Mama, and then she started to cry, and then I knew right away.
Mom, would you quit? Here, come on, you gotta stop that. People are gonna think I'm being mean to my mom here.
I know. I'm sorry. I've been like this since last night.
I'm gonna be even worse when I see this. Adriana, oh God, I can just imagine seeing this little pretty face after. This is so incredible. I think I picked the wrong date. I forget my sunglasses. Come on, let's cheer up, shall we?
Okay.
A little toast here. Adriana.
Adriana.
Even though we may be a couple of blubbering fools, she's stuck with us.
Driven away the moon. My mama used to say that to me every morning when I woke up. Do you like it? Do you like it?
Oh, she loves it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is the way it was supposed to be. Wasn't it all the time?
Yep. And the most important dreams I ever had came true in this room. I don't care if we never set foot outside the door.
We have to. There's something I want to do today. I was just about ready to tell Adriana all about it.
Tell Max to make sure those friendly skies stay friendly. He's going to have precious cargo. Okay, thank you. I'm just making arrangements to have the company jet go to Paris to pick up 3 special passengers.
Oh, too bad you're not very excited.
Oh, wait till you meet this granddaughter of mine. She's gonna have you under her spell in a matter of seconds.
I have no doubt about it. After raising a rough and tumble son, I am ready to be a perfect sucker for a little sugar and spice.
And everything nice. I think that rhyme is written with you in mind.
We don't need that right now, Sophia. We really don't.
I'm just saying that she's very nice. What's wrong with that? Aren't Mason and Julia here yet?
They'll be here any minute.
Well, I told Mason it was essential that he get here right away. I mean, this is a family event, if it's nothing else, a once-in-a-lifetime family event.
You're right. This is a very special occasion for all of you. Enjoy it.
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
I have a book to write, remember? I'll talk to you later.
See what I mean? Nice. Oh, there you are.
Hey. Hi, how are you?
Hi there.
Have you guys heard from Eden yet?
No, not yet.
No.
Oh, good. We were caught in traffic. I was afraid we'd miss the whole thing.
Yeah, some surfer van overheated, but we managed to use the time wisely.
Yeah, I always say if you're stuck in a traffic jam, you might as well plan your wedding.
You're kidding.
Really?
That's wonderful. When? It's the town again. When?
Are you guys busy a week from Friday?
Oh, let's see. What is that?
June 2nd.
Oh, shoot. I think I'm getting my teeth cleaned. What a shame. No, I was really looking forward to seeing the two of you guys get married.
Is this the same sibling I honored with an invitation to be my best man?
Yes, and you are not going to get me to get out of it. Congratulations.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Well, I just didn't think anything could make me happier than hearing about Adriana. You know, I can look forward to your wedding.
All right, here.
It's Mom. She's been doing this all day. Mom.
No,
So you want Adriana to be baptized here?
Yeah, before we go.
Well, I'm kind of surprised you don't want your family there and our friends.
Well, I mean, I would give anything to have everybody there, but I don't know, it's a little hard for me to explain. When I was taking care of her, I would hear Rick and Hollis call her Charisse every single day, and it went through me like a knife.
Yeah, I'll bet.
All I can imagine is she got used to it. She heard it every single day, and to me that sounded like blasphemy.
Yeah, her name is really the only thing that you and I had time to give her.
Exactly. To me, that seemed like the final insult. That's why, I don't know, I'd like to do this. I'd like to baptize her before we go.
Well, say no more.
Well, you really understand?
You really have to ask?
What about my mother and your mother and everybody else? Do you think they're gonna understand?
I don't think we have time to wonder about that. We got a church to find.
I love you.
I love you too, Cap.
Pal?
Pal.
I realized this morning that we still had these keys, and I don't know if you need them, but I thought we should return them.
Thanks. How's the baby?
I haven't seen her yet this morning. I'm sure she's fine. Eden probably watched her sleep all night. Is there anything I can do for you before I leave? I'm sure you must have all kinds of arrangements to make.
Arrangements?
Yeah, with any funeral, there are countless phone calls and...
Yeah, well, the family's got that all under control. Hollis's mother is the queen of organizers. She'll turn this funeral into the social event of the season. Half the people there will be people Hollis never even knew.
You'll be there.
Don't count on it. I'm not much on meaningless rituals.
Rituals can serve a purpose sometimes. If you don't do anything, isn't it almost like her life didn't matter? For some people, acknowledging a death in public is the first step to making it real.
Well, maybe I don't want to make it real.
No one does. But if you don't accept that reality, you get stuck, and it's hard to go on with your life.
Lady, 2 days ago, I had a life. I had a wife, I had a daughter, I had a future, I had a home, but not anymore. So don't you talk to me about going on when there's nowhere to go.
Yes, you do. You just don't know quite how to get there. The problem is, if you don't make yourself say goodbye now, you never will.
Then maybe I should get into practice right now. Goodbye, Kelly. Don't you have a plane to catch?
Don't bite your nails.
You're supposed to be reading my story.
I am. But I also have terrific peripheral vision. I don't miss a thing. Just ask my son.
Maybe I will.
Okay. You ready for the cold, hard truth?
No.
This is much better.
Really?
Absolutely. You know, all the things I was concerned about in your first draft, you know, the dreaminess and the lack of specifics, it's all gone. There's a real sense of immediacy. I really feel like you're speaking from your heart.
That is great. Thank you.
You know, it even makes me remember some of my horrible first dates, you know, that excruciating excitement that goes along with all the awkwardness and everything. You wouldn't have gone through anything like that yourself now recently, would you, Emily?
No, not actually. I was talking to this friend of mine about a guy that she went out with, and I kind of got most of my ideas from that.
Really? I'm surprised. You know, this doesn't read like something that you've gotten secondhand.
Well, she's a really close friend.
Well, anyway, it's a wonderful story. And I think you ought to expand on it. I think you ought to take these two characters and maybe take them on that fateful second date and see where the relationship progresses.
A second date. I like that. Listen, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I better go.
Oh, no, listen, don't rush off. I'm not busy, and I think Greg will be home soon. I'm sure he'd like to say hello. Unless, of course, there's somewhere that you have to be.
No, as a matter of fact, I don't have any plans.
Well, great. Then stick around. Make yourself comfortable.
I know that place. It is absolutely wonderful. It's on the county list of historical monuments.
Of course, I remember. I've seen the chapel.
Well, we liked it a lot.
Greg, glad you're here. Come on in. The only reason for this frantic hovering crowd is I'm waiting for that phone call from Paris I told you about. You know Megan's son, Greg. He's here in Santa-Barbara studying the exotic habits and customs of the West Coast civilization.
And when not involved in research, inhabiting my old room.
Well, let me know if you find any concealed evidence of his misspent youth, because I always like to have things to hold over his head.
I'll keep my eye open for any hidden hiding places I find.
Or secret passageways. You remember the one between my room and yours, Ted?
Oh, yeah. I've still got a scar on my chin to prove it.
Oh, remind me. Mason, you scared your brother out of his wits.
Oh, tell me about it. I was only 4 years old, and I didn't have that many wits then.
Some things never change.
Oh. What happened?
Well, there was this passageway leading into Ted's closet from my closet, and one night I donned a sheet, having an original mind even then.
Yeah, especially with the ketchup.
Yes, it was that subtle touch of makeup.
I heard you poured a whole bottle over your head.
Well, then from the inside, I knocked slowly and deliberately on his door.
Ooh, are you mean? Poor little Ted.
Yeah, I was so scared I slipped and hit my chin on the headboard.
5 stitches.
Yep.
So if anyone comes knocking on your closet door in the middle of the night, don't answer it. It's only Ted trying to relive my past glory.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. That door's been closed up for a long time.
Oh, I get it.
I pay the phone bill. I answer the phone. Hello?
Daddy?
Oh, it's not just Daddy, darling. It's the happiest man on the face of the earth.
Darling, we're all here. We can't begin to tell you the joy that we feel.
Well, I wish you could see your granddaughter at this minute. She's just chewing on everything.
Honey, I can just imagine. How big is she?
Well, I think she's about 18 pounds.
She weighs 18 pounds.
18 pounds. Well, she's changed, of course, but she's still the most beautiful girl in the world.
Second only to you, honey. You and Kelly. How is your sister?
Oh, fine. We're all fine. We miss you all very much.
We miss you, too. So much. And I can prove it. People here ripping the phone out of my hands. Hold on. Here's my...
Return immediately. That's an order. Adriana has a wedding to attend.
Oh, Mason, I'm so glad we didn't miss anything. How's Julia?
She's fine. She misses you as much as I do. Seriously, when are you coming back?
Tell her I sent the jet. The pilot should be contacted.
Dad says
You
he
tell
sent
her that.
the jet, and the pilot will call you, I guess, when he gets there.
Mason?
No, Ted. Hi, beautiful. How are you? I love you.
I love you too. It is so great to hear all of your voices. Would you please tell everybody that I'll be on the plane tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
They're coming home tomorrow.
Oh.
That's great. That's
terrific.
That's the welcoming committee. We all miss you so much. Here, Julia. She wants to talk. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, you.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I couldn't have picked a better time to be a part of this family. This is a celebration I wouldn't miss for the world.
And soon we're going to be celebrating your wedding. You know, I don't know if I can stand all this happiness.
Sure you can. It's long overdue. I can't wait to see you. Here's your mama. Hold
Okay.
on. Hi.
Mama, hi.
Hi, honey. I am being made a lot of fun of, but I'm going to rise above it. Is she with you right now? Is Adriana with you?
Right here. But we're going to be taking her to a church in a few hours as soon as Cruz finds one.
A church?
Yeah. Listen, this is probably going to sound a little strange, but we're going to have her baptized here before we come home.
Over there?
Yeah. I debated and debated about it, but it really is something that Cruz and I need to do. It's sort of like reestablishing the fact that she's ours. It's a little hard to talk about, especially from a distance, but...
You do it. You trust your feelings and you do what you think is right.
Thanks for understanding. I missed not having everybody there, but I figured that maybe when we come home, maybe we could have like a little ceremony or something.
Eden, I have an idea. If you do the baptism there, what if we did a little ceremony here exactly at the same time? And then it'll be like we're there with you in spirit.
That's a wonderful idea.
Okay, you just give us a call and when you find out exactly when you're going to do it, and then we'll do the same thing here.
Okay, well, I'll tell Cruz everything. I'll find out all the arrangements, and I'll call you back and tell you what we're going to do.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Now, without further ado, may I speak to my granddaughter, please?
Well, I will put her on. Hold on 1 second. She's chewing on the cord.
Hi, Adriana. I love you. We all love you very much.
I was just going to drop off the keys and go, but Rick looks so awful.
Yeah, well, you know, he's lost a hell of a lot in a very short time. Where is he, anyway?
He's upstairs on the phone. Do you want me to get him?
No, I don't think so. I wanted to talk to you, actually. I wanted to tell you about the christening.
What?
Well, Eden and I have decided to have Adriana baptized before we take her back to the States. And, well, I was out scouting for a church, and it occurred to me my French is so lousy. Maybe you could help me out or something.
Yeah.
I guess my invitation's in the mail. Just couldn't wait till Kelly got back to the hotel, could it? You had to come over here one more time and remind me that my baby belongs to you now.
I thought you were upstairs.
Yeah, I was. I was in the nursery packing her things. You know, it's amazing how much stuff there is. Dresses she never really got a chance to wear yet. Hats to keep the sun off. Alice and I spoiled her, I guess. That's what you do when you,
But, Rick... You know, a part of me wishes that she'd ended up with anyone but you, so you wouldn't have to be going through this now. But on the other hand, she was very well taken care of because she ended up with you, and for that, I'm really grateful, you know.
No, that's a first.
Well, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know why I'm even talking.
But we're just fulfilling destiny, Cruz. You end up with everything, and I get nothing. It's written on stone tablets someplace.
Well, seems like the best thing we could give one another right now is just distance or time or something, so... I'm gonna be going back to the States probably tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, I was thinking maybe in a couple of months.
was just wondering when this picture was taken.
Oh, that was last summer in Cannes. We had such a good time. Greg looks really happy, doesn't he?
Yeah. You know, he hasn't seemed very happy since he got back from school, though. I mean, you think he's just tired from all the exams?
Well, yeah, I think that's part of it. I think he probably needs to relax and unwind a little.
I shouldn't have listened to you, Mom. I fit in about both those people.
Emily's here and came by to say hello, and we were just talking about how you could use a little R&R after all the pressures from school.
Hi.
Hi. Did you have some trouble at the Capwell house?
Oh, no, it just gets a little crazy. You know, lifestyles of the rich and famous. I prefer things a little more low-key.
Kind of like at the beach?
You read my mind. You want to drive over there with me?
I'd love to.
Great. I doubt I'll be back for dinner, Mom. Don't wait for me. Let's go.
Okay, why don't you call me later? You might change your mind.
I think it's going to take me more than a few hours to clear my mind, Mom.
Okay. Have a good time, you two.
I will.
You changed.
You noticed.
Any particular reason?
I thought this was a little more appropriate for a baptism.
Goes way beyond appropriate. You look positively delectable. You look like a giant plum. Here, let me check to be sure. Whoops, yep, that's a plum, all right.
Stop.
Maybe a peach.
You know, I don't even remember what I wore to Samantha's baptism. I kind of blocked that right out of my mind.
Those weren't the best of times for us, were they? You didn't even want me there, if I recall. Thank God we've worked through all our problems.
Speaking of baptisms, you know, I did baptize Samantha Wainwright, and I suppose if I'm going to change my name, we should probably change her name, too.
Probably so.
Yeah.
It's funny you should mention that.
A court order to change her name. You devil.
Would you like to do the honor?
Have you heard about that French tradition? It seems the most beautiful women in Paris are required to receive flowers at least once a day.
Well, Adriana, I don't know if we should be so quick to go back to the States. What do you think?
Oh.
They're gorgeous. Where did you get them?
I got them from a little old man in a little old flower stall on the steps of a little old church.
Did you say church?
Yes, wherein Father Bernard Lacombe would be delighted to officiate at the baptism of one Adriana Castillo in, say, basically 2 hours from now.
I don't believe it. I cannot believe you did this fast without speaking one word of French.
Well, I asked him in Spanish, and he told me in English. Only two of the reasons the guy's a great guy. Here, let me explain this to my daughter, if I may.
Okay.
Well, now, here's the deal, pal. We're going to take you into a very soothing, quiet place. And there's beautiful light coming in the colored windows. And this very nice man is going to drop a little cool water on your head. And you're going...
You're going to scream bloody murder.
Oh, not my daughter. No, no, no. No, hey, surely you jest. My daughter is going to enjoy it. Aren't you, pal?
Hi.
Hi, Cal.
You know, I was wondering when you were going to come back. What do you have?
For you. Open it.
Really? Mm-hmm. How exciting. Oh, gosh, look at this. This is unbelievable.
It's an antique.
An antique? Well, of course it is. Look at all this handwork. I can't believe you did this on 2 seconds' notice. Thanks.
That's amazing. It's really going to be a beautiful
Isn't
thing.
it beautiful? Well, it will be once it's on my little niece. The man I bought it from said it belonged to La Duchess Anna Claire Renier.
Ooh, royalty.
Royalty, schmoyalty. She was only a duchess. What we got here is a bona fide princess.
So, they finally let you loose at Vermont, huh?
New Hampshire.
Right. I'm not too good with geography. Ask her, she's in my class.
Geography isn't my best subject either. As a matter of fact, I can't even read a road map.
Well, I'm an ace at it if you ever need a tutor.
Great. You here all summer?
Sure am. Maybe we can find the time and I'll show you the difference between longitude and latitude.
Rivular.
Groovula? Isn't that something they used to say on old reruns of the Partridge Family?
I think you mean groovy. Groovular is like the new updated version.
Toto, I don't think we're in New Hampshire anymore. Strike that. I know we're not in New Hampshire anymore.
Man, I can't believe it. We wasted prime time. We're on the way over to Thruster's house, right, to pick up our sticks, and his band decides to do a major meltdown on the expressway. I mean, you know, you could, change the points and the plugs once in a while, and maybe try putting something in the radiator, like some H2O.
Oh, don't tell me. Thruster's car went into cardiac arrest again.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, that's okay. You didn't miss anything. It's like a duck's pond out there. Skate already left, and you know how he is. He never gives up.
Hey, maybe I'll go sand down the old spoon, get her ready for tomorrow, huh? Come on, Mr. Goodwrench.
Any idea what a spoon is?
I think it's the kind of surfboard that's longer than the regular kind.
Have you ever done it?
Done what?
Ridden a surfboard?
Oh, no, not actually. I used to live in Santa Cruz, though, and there were a lot of surfers there, and I kind of picked up on the lingo.
It isn't just a sport, is it? It's a philosophy, almost.
I don't know. I mean, I think surfers try to create this mystique and make it sound a lot more important than it really is.
Still, when you're out there on a wave, it's got to be amazing.
So.
Total freedom of motion. It's like flying without the plane, the wind rushing at you one way, the ocean underneath your feet. I've got to learn before the end of the summer. I'm missing out on the chance of a lifetime. That's a hot-looking board. How much does one of these things go for?
You're not from around here, are you?
I've been going to school back east.
Yeah, I knew you were a Yankee, dude. Still looks like you're thawing out there.
Really like to learn how to use one of these things. You think I could get the hang of it before the end of the summer?
Which year?
All I need is someone to teach me.
Yeah, well, it's not something you can learn in a book, you know. I mean, you gotta watch. You gotta get in tune with the rhythms. And you gotta want it.
How long have you been at it?
All my life. Yeah, when I was too little and scrawny to actually be out there. I used to just sit, just watch him roll in and bide time. And man, I knew when I was 3 years old that sometime I was gonna be out there in it. You know, riding a big crest.
What is it about the ocean that just locks you in and holds you there?
Well, we all want to live forever, right? I mean, the waves teach you what forever means. It's like they never stop.
Never thought about it that way.
And it's like this, the moon controls the tides. It's like this whole cosmic thing. It just goes on and on.
Sounds almost religious in a way.
Okay, religion's about respect, isn't it? I mean, out there after a big storm, you're gonna learn what respect is. I mean, you're gonna learn who you are. You're gonna learn where you belong on this planet. It's like surfing, man. It's like greater than sex.
Nah.
What did I expect for Greg? That the mysteries of heredity would carry the day? That he'd suddenly be filled with a profound sense of kinship towards people he's only just met? All I've done is take the safety of his world and throw it up for grabs. Now he feels there's a place he should belong, but he doesn't belong there. Sometimes I think I should just tell CC he has another son, even though I promised Greg I'd wait. Maybe if he made the first move, Greg would be able to relax. Oh, that's crazy. I don't even know if I want CC to know. Patience. Why is it always so hard to be patient?
So, how's the self-imposed exile going? Getting enough bread and water?
This isn't martyrdom. I just think today is a day for the inner circle.
Hmm.
I don't usually agree with Sophia, but when she's right, she's right.
Up to a point, maybe. But then again, we talked to Iden now.
You did? Oh, how is she?
She's
And the
wonderful.
baby?
She is perfect. I've never heard her so happy since Adriana was born.
I'm so happy for you.
Good, then you be the ceremony with me. What's going on is that Iden and Cruz are going to have the baby baptized in Paris. We're going to celebrate the ceremony right here. I want you there with me. Say yes. Please.
You know, we could just wait until we got back to the States.
No, we've waited here long enough.
Hi, I'm sorry I'm late.
Hi. Well, we're all here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Did anyone tell you school's out for the summer?
This isn't for school.
Oh, job application?
No, it's a short story. I really enjoy writing.
Oh, you mean like for fun?
Yeah, for fun.
Oh, so, what's it about?
Personal stuff. You know, I kept a diary, right? I mean, everybody does it once in their lives.
Sure.
And that's what this story is kind of like for me. I mean, it's the kind of stuff that nobody else would be interested in.
So is there a guy from New Hampshire in it?
It's a story, Missy. It's not real.
So what about him anyway? You two dating or what?
Well, we're not actually dating. I mean, I haven't even known him that long yet.
Sorry, Emily. Bone was showing me his new board and I lost track of time.
That's okay.
So are you gonna get your own stick?
Well, I wouldn't want to stand around and watch all summer. That wouldn't be too groovy, would it?
You ever surfed before?
No, but I play lots of sports and stuff.
I can tell. You got the look.
Listen, Greg, I'm gonna call my sister.
What?
I just think it's about time that I start heading back home.
Oh, that's crazy. I'll give you a ride. I was hoping maybe we could grab some dinner on the way back.
Okay, great. Goodbye, Bone. Missy.
See you guys later. See you later, dudes. You dog?
No.
Oh, come on, girl. I can see the steam rising. You're hot for his body.
Well, that would look real bright. You know where he's staying?
Where?
Montecito, with the Capwells.
So?
So you think he's just gonna rush right over here and pick me up for a garden party on the estate? I'm really holding my breath.
Hey, that Dean Napoli chick's not from Montecito.
Yeah, but she doesn't live in a trailer park either. She's like a poet or a writer or something. She writes stories. But he thinks that's way cool.
Hey, show up tomorrow in a bikini. I mean, he'll do a fast U-turn on what he thinks is real cool.
Well, thanks a lot, Bone. You really make me know what I have to offer.
Hey, you got more than that to offer.
Oh, yeah? Well, whatever it is, you never really noticed before, did you?
Well, they must be at the church by now.
Everybody take a candle.
There's a time that comes once every morning when you choose the kind of day you will have. It comes in with the sun and you know you've begun to live the life you dream. You can light all your candles to the dawn.
The children of men take refuge of the shadow of thy wings. They feast on the abundance of thy house, and thou givest them drink from the river of thy delights. For with thee is the fountain of life. In thy light do we see light.
Pray to Buddha, pray to Krishna, pray to Jesus. For the shadow of the devil on your wall. Anyone you call will The night comes to you dressed in darkness, descends on your body like a blessing. You can lie in its arms.
Baptize you, Adriana Sofia Castillo, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. May you live under the protection of God always in peace and harmony.
Thank you so much, Father.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for everything, truly. You were wonderful.
Not too long ago, Adriana was born. And we came together to celebrate her life. And then to mourn her disappearance. But always to support each other. And take strength from each other in frightening times. Today we come together for a joyous task. Today we celebrate the passing of the bad times. We celebrate the good times. A new era. Era of homecoming.
Tonight, there's all-family fun on The Cosby Show as Cliff and Claire Huxtable fight the Battle of the Bulge. Then, is Dwayne man enough to date the daughter of Dr. War? Find out on A Different World. And the latest round of Bar Wars will have you howling in your beer nuts on Cheers. Then...
Hi, this is Judd Hirsch. In Dear John, I play a guy who finds himself suddenly single. And let me tell you, it's a jungle out there. I'll be looking for love in all the right and wrong places.
Tonight on NBC.